Okay, so I'm back looking at these beans that we sprayed with potassium bicarbonate the other day, and just coming back to see if the disease has been stemmed by it or not. And I've just seen this bumblebee looking into the flowers, so hopefully doing a little bit of pollinating. He's got a lot of work to do though. As you can see, there's still a lot of disease on these beans. And I would say, just visually, it doesn't actually look any better than it did before we sprayed it. But then I don't think it's got a huge amount worse. It hasn't escalated in the way that it was going through the crop before we did spray it. Is it the spray that's done that, or are there any other factors? Well, the other factor that's happened since we sprayed this last week, we sprayed it just over 8 days ago today, is that we've actually had dry conditions. We've had the odd shower, but generally it's been dry, and chocolate spot needs cool, damp conditions. So it's a difficult one. We should have obviously left a stretch that was untreated, but to be quite honest, you know, I was so worried by the crop just being affected and buoyed up by the hope of actually doing something to stop the disease and you know, trying to prevent crop disaster, that I just wanted to get the whole lot done and just save as much as we possibly could. Is it the potassium bicarbonate, or is it just that the weather's changed, that the disease has halted? There's no doubt in my mind that, you know, with this level of disease on the leaves, and you can see the blackening of the top leaves, that there's no way that even if all these flowers are pollinated, that they're going to produce large pods with large seeds in, because there's not going to be the leaf area to photosynthesize and enable the pods to fill. But I'll try and come back, if I can bear to look at this crop, to come back and show you again next week, and you can possibly judge for yourselves. But I suppose the good news is things haven't got so much worse. They're still flowering and there's insects around beginning to pollinate, but whether or not the crop can reach its full potential, that's something we'll just have to wait and see.